Well, the onslaught of EVs continues in India, and this time it's tech giant BYD that have introduced their second EV. This is the Atto 3, and if the specifications and feature list is anything to go by, it is absolutely promising. Alright, let's start with the design. The first thing is the face, and in typical EV fashion, it gets all the typical EV cues because you have a closed off grille, not much happening, and the overall shape is very futuristic, very concept car like. You get LED treatment up front, LED headlamps, you get LED DRLs as well, and it is a very sleek and discreet front end at that. You have something that mimics the air dam as well. Of course, it doesn't get any, and in here there is no frunk as such. Inside you get a permanent magnet synchronous motor, good for 204 horsepower and 310 mm. That means it can go from 0 to 100 in just 7.3 seconds, and that is quite quick. The motor takes power from a 60.48 kWh battery pack that gets BYD's Blade technology, known for better thermal efficiency, longevity, and has also passed the stringent nail penetration test. Over to the side, the Atto 3 definitely has the proportions, measuring well over 4 meters long, but more importantly, it is the 2720 mm wheelbase that is the highlight, because that is what enables this to have a good amount of room on the inside. The other neat touches are 18-inch wheels, give the car a lot more proportionate look, and of course you have NFC on the driver's side ORVM, which means if you have the key card with you, all you need to do is tap and the car will unlock. So one thing that will be an issue is the ground clearance, because it is 175 mm unladen, which means for our conditions that is going to be a bit tricky. But design wise, it has that nice sloping curve. You've got some elements at the D pillar as well, and I think those things are a bit more aesthetic, not for everyone. So definitely do let us know in the comments what you think, but I think overall it definitely has the proportions to have the bragging rights. Now at the rear is where the excitement of the Atto 3 tapers down slightly, because it is a lot more subtle look. You get this nice long LED light bar, you get a bit of a spoiler, and that's about it. But what's really interesting is you also get an electric tailgate, and that opens up a boot space of 440 liters, which you can further extend by flipping down the seats to 1340 liters. Now of course you don't get a spare wheel in here, but you do get a puncture repair kit. But hope you never have to use that. That was the exterior. Do let us know what you think about the design on the outside. But I think a lot more interesting is what's on the inside, because the design on the interior of the Atto 3 is quite something. Now would you just look at this interior? It is absolutely out of a comic book, because there's so much funkiness going on in here, and I'm not sure everyone will like it. It will definitely split a lot of opinion, but yes, it does look unique and it will stand out. Starting off with the steering, you got this nice sporty steering, nice and chunky to hold, a lot of red stitching as well, but you get a host of features on the inside. Then you have the screen, which is not too great in terms of resolution, but you do have this trick where you can, at a touch of a button, transform it into a portrait style tablet. Quite neat. We saw this on the E6, but of course that was manual, this was automatic. Then of course you have the shifter, which is, come on, right out of a game, really looks the part. And the lengthy list of features this car has is absolutely astonishing. Wireless charging, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, 360-degree camera, you get powered front seats as well, a panoramic sunroof. I mean, this thing is absolutely loaded. Funky bits on the inside include strings on the door pad imitating a guitar, and mood-based ambient lighting as well. And the safety, 7 airbags, you get ABS with EBD, you've got brake assist, you've got a TPMS monitor as well inside, and of course you have the level 2 ADAS, which is absolutely superb. Now in the back of the Atto 3, and the first thing you really like is the amount of roominess this has, and thanks to that 2720 mm wheelbase, you have a good amount of legroom. What isn't that good is the under thigh support. Now at my height, no car is that good, but in this you can see that I'm seated quite knees up. The good thing though is that the floor is flat, and seating 3 abreast is not going to be a problem as well. And the drama continues on the inside, where you have these lovely speakers. There are also the door handles, and they just look so funky. The overall fun factor of this car is absolutely up there. Panoramic sunroof doing its job as well. You also get a center armrest, and overall not a bad place to be. If you're not over 6 feet, the under thigh support is not going to be a big problem, and overall it is quite spacious and roomy. Bookings for the Atto 3 have started from 50,000 rupees, and deliveries will begin starting January 2023. How it performs out in the real world is yet to be seen, but as far as first impressions are concerned, the Atto 3 has left quite a lasting one. But of course, we'd love to know your thoughts. So let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Autocar India and press the bell icon as well.